Um, uh, well, you'll be able to see in a second, but I'm just doing stuff real quick. Uh, Playing some Mountain Blade Warband, and, yeah. So, yeah. So, Mountain Blade Warband, as you can read, it's based on a, medieval society. You can choose male, female, nobles, jarlship, kingship, mercenary. It's just really medieval simulator, at least that's what it feels like. It's yeah. I'm going to be a male character. Years before you were born, in a faraway land your father was. I guess I'll have him be. Well, I guess my dad was a veteran warrior. Say that. I don't care about what the top says. But, you started to learn about the world as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a steppe child. Uh, I became a squire. But soon everything changed and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision? Um, let's do personal revenge. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. Still, it was not a difficult choice to leave. With the rage burning brightly in your heart, you want vengeance, you want justice. What was done to you that cannot be undone? In these deaths you can only be paid in blood. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Oh god, I am buttfuck stupid. I'll upgrade that once and I'll upgrade that since that's pretty important to be honest. So, I'm going to... Oh, leadership is already up. I'm going to up that once, up that once, up that twice. Pathfinder is going to go up one, and Power Draw is going to go up one. Okay, so stats aren't really bad, I guess. I'm going to up Archery and One Hand. And my name is going to be none other than... I'm going to give Vlad, why not? I have very low health, huh? Okay. I'm gonna press randomize a few times until I find a character that I actually like. Uh, Jesus. Um, 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 yeah, this one looks good. Okay. You hear about Calradia, a land born between rival kingdoms, battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats, and adventurers, all willing to risk. There holds great dangers, even greater opportunities. You believe that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose you will as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Caradia and its kingdom, you join a caravan to Faven, the kingdom in Swavia, join a caravan to Ravedan in the kingdom of Vagirs. sorry. Join a caravan to Toga in the Khanate. Take a ship to Sargoth in the Kingdom of the Nords. Take a ship to Jokia in the Kingdom of the Dukes. Join a caravan to Shars in the Sarad Solnate. I will go to the Vagirs. You have come through the Vagirs Highlands, a plateau exposed to the bitter winds of the north. The lands here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game and the rivers are teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the traders, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy point watching the passage of your caravan from the snowy ridge. Sorry, and were glad when the spires of Ravenden came into the views across the wide valley of Bulldog River. You are exhausted by the time you find the end at Ravenden, and you fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs on your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say for the other fellow, that's one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Although, heaven knows he won't be the last anyway. Maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, convinced that you have not followed, comes near you to speak. Now, let me explain you my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven by banditry, by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. Fewer men keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from the prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too. But you were a stranger here, and I didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse. But he's family. So what can you do? I don't know. Wait. If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly or so. or you, I mean, wouldn't be coming to Coloradia to to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you will get my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on a whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I don't want you. What? To round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling soil or hauling water. I follow you if you pay. So take this first of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go around to the village and use the money to hire some help. I reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern of Rivenden after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. Okay. Okay, so going to Auk or Aki or oh. Hmm. Turns out I gotta fight some deserters, I guess. Who knows? I'm probably gonna lose. Okay. Proofs I'm going to lose. That's not very good with horses, and I could jump off, but it's unfair. Come on. Done. I want to die because of that. Stupid horse thing. I'm not gonna go out with a fight though. No fighting is gonna get me anywhere, I can tell already. I figured. Oh. Okay, so I got wounded and took me prisoner. Not a surprise. This is really annoying when this happens, but can't do anything about it. Come on, game, don't make me lose my bolts. I shouldn't be complaining so much, but it's dumb. Wee bit dumb. Goddamn fucking ugh. Yeah, there's one of these guys right here, so yeah, I should catch up. Okay. I'm Boyar Vlastin, a vassal of Kingdom of the Vagirs, and the Lord Olberban and Trebuchet. Perhaps you are not gentle at birth, but even a commoner, be he sufficient of valor, may make something of himself someday. Okay, I asked for a job, and I need to send a letter to Boyar Cavill, who should be currently on his way to Vladimir Castle. A few will be heading towards there. Would you deliver it to him? Sorry, yet again. The letter needs to be in his hands in 30 days. I guess I'll do that since money. I appreciate it, Vlad. Here's the letter and a small sum to cover your travel expenses. Give me regards to Boyar Campbell when you see him. But that's not what I wanted. I was going to ask him something else. Okay, so currently they're at war with Frederick Cannon and Kingdom of Nords. Frederick Cannon, both sides. Okay, yeah. Okay. And these, yep, they're both about to end. Well, no. Even though he is fighting on the two fronts, King Yarlik is inclined to continue the war against King Ragnar for a little while. Okay. Okay, well. I'll go get people. I got the 5 that I wanted, and I don't feel like going around and getting more right now. I don't have much money. Visit the tavern. There he is. What? Collect 5 men. Okay then, whatever. That doesn't make sense, but it's kinda stupid, but come on anyway. Fairly fast to be honest, actually. Curious, what kind of horse do I have? Oh, I almost out of horse. What's it going so fast? It only has 41 speed. Anyway, I guess now I can go back to Raven and hopefully the guy's like, hey, you got 5 men already, but like, I told you to collect 5 men. But you have 5 men now, but yeah, that's not gonna be enough. But collect 5 men. visit the tavern. Okay, going to hunt for those bandits. When I'm done with this entire quest line, I'm doing it now. I'm going to stop the stream and play again tomorrow probably. Okay, oh. Should be easy enough. Oh fuck, I forgot I lost my bolts. Doesn't matter, I kinda wanna buy a bow and arrow, but first I would need the bow and the arrows. Ah, there. Feel a bit blind, in fact I didn't see them. Oh. Okay, whatever. Where are you going, buddy? Okay, well. Okay, well, let's see if it... Okay, 24. No, that's not worth it. Well, I guess I'll put on this hat. And since I don't even have anything to shoot, I will put that. Oh, fuck, I forgot to take all the other stuff from them. Whatever, it's only like 20 dynamites that would have been. Okay. Well, now, where is this thing? Type in letter Urbania. Now, where is that at? Albania. Well, it's probably this way, not that way. It is right there. Oh, yep, right there. Yep. Oh, well, there goes acorn. You know, I'm gonna go to Albania first, and then I'm gonna go there. Okay, yeah, one more person, but why not? Which I didn't see if any people in my party was able to level up. Doubt it. Yeah, figured. Okay, attack the hideout. Okay. Huh. Why not knock one conscious? I like how well equipped this guy actually is. Oh, wow. What's this? Oh, whatever. There's probably moving. Yeah, whatever. Crazy sleep. This thing actually does a lot of damage, though. Okay. Hey, we only killed one of them. And now for... Yep, there he is. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. My brother and Raven didn't put you onto their track? Yes, I told them that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. With the retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one. As your determined attack, their hideout and their ill-gotten gains is now yours. Perfect. 13. Perfect. Better boots. What's better? 23.19 and 29. I'd rather have this. To be honest. Perfect. There's money, so 1 cap. And actually, I didn't actually see if any of the armor is better. 25. No. Sturdy wool cap. Perfect. Okay, now I have the best stuff. I should have kept that hat so I could have sold it. But whatever. Want some new some. Okay, Raven. Actually, no, I have soldiers ready to. Okay, well now I have 2 footmen. That's okay. It's better than what we had. Okay. Those looters actually didn't attack me. Oh, shit, still. There's the tavern. Merchant Raven. Perfect. That's just a bunch of stuff, don't worry about that. There's just apparently a bunch of people in the town that are bandits. I don't get to say that man in time, but okay. So we won, and yeah, well done. I saw see the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that. You'll make quite a name for yourselves. And unfortunately, but some of my lads get themselves wounded. I should go look on them. Let every villain learn to feel the name Vlad. Okay, so I finished that, and well, I guess I'm gonna go and stop live stream. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.